So I thought I'd just, show you what we started with, because I know a lot of you, are newer viewers and everything else. And these are just pictures of the structure that we started with. It's been, quite a process. The part that you see that is white in these pictures is the old structure. And we had to keep, like where that chimney was, and that, where you see the blocks is new structure. So we had to take parts of the old and then take out old parts, put in new parts, put in all new pieces and parts to keep everything together. Like that is a new column with steel in it. Had to put new tops on with straps and anchors and everything else. And it's just been, that's part of the renovation process, is taking it apart, rebuilding it, trying to get everything to line up to be square so that everything works out. And as you can see in the beginning pictures, it's coming along wonderfully. See, that's one of the columns. There's the old front, which we had to keep that and work around that wall and two of the side walls that go down from that. And a lot of the rest was taken all the way out, so that the owner wanted to have the chimney in there and the front wall, because that chimney is very historic, that goes back a long ways. So we had to put new floors in, as you're going to see, new concrete. The walls had to be all made. The windows had to be placed right. And all this had to tie together with that existing structure, which wasn't exactly the easiest thing to do, because they weren't always square. This is a beam section. The owner decided that he wanted to have a nano door there, 16 feet. So we had to, that was already built, we had to brace it all up, take out part of it, put in a new beam, and then that's all worked out. They also decided they wanted to have some windows in different places. So we had to cut out concrete and then jackhammer it out, finish it all off, and then start putting new windows in there, which is, it's been a great improvement on that, but it's one of those things that's taken a while to do. It also takes extra time and everything else. But the finished product is starting to come along quite nicely, I think you'll agree. We've got teak floors to still put down, painting, and the outside will be, all the walkways will be a tile. And so there's a good few thousand square feet of that to put in. All those walkways there are now concrete, which you'll see after. And then that's got to be done. There's painting. It's still got a ways, but we're getting closer and closer. A lot of the electrics are in already. That trench is where there's going to be lights shining up. It's been a busy project. Well, the beam is all in. I've got to make some adjustments to these posts and a few other things that are going in here just to make sure. I've got also in here, I've got an electric line that's going to have to go up. So I've got a few other little things to do. So like I said, it's going to be a busy day, but the beam is basically in and everything's in its place. It's just a matter of firming it up, and then up on the top you can sort of see there's like some daylight. That's got to be filled in. I got to have a guy make some metal braces to put in that'll go in the columns and the sides. And then when it's done, basically, there'll be 16 feet of open space, which will be the door after. This nano door opening is 90% done. You just got to do finishing up in there and on the outside, and then when the door eventually gets here, then we'll be able to put that in. And this will split two ways. Half of it will slide this way, and the other half will go that way. So it'll be pretty nice when it's done. panel, the opening is 99% done or redone. We're just waiting for the nano door on that, and that'll take care of that whole thing, which will make